Without a solid foundation, nothing will last. Without a vintage history, there will not be a fascinating future. Without an authentic metal, no valuable result will be reached. These are the main pillars that elmarakbysteel name was built on. The clear and solid basis has not changed over the years and helped take elmarakbysteel's name to the highest and most remarkable achievements. We at elmarakbysteel own more than 60 years in iron and steel industry. Our main concern through these years was sustainable development. Sustainable development that has no boundaries and without an upper ceiling. Until we have finally become the most up-to-date integrated steel mill in the Middle East. We succeeded in manufacturing billet independently in our plants. And from billet, we were able to produce rebars and wire rods while obtaining the best quality and highest specifications. We made a leap in our production volumes, starting from 150,000 tons per year until reaching more than 1 million tons, and from 4 steel types to 84 different types that cover all Egyptian market needs, while also being exported to 5 different continents. In elmarakby steel plants, the billet production stages are made in accordance with the latest technology available globally. The first stage is sorting and preparation of scrap, in which the scrap is categorized based on type and density. In addition to going through multiple preparation steps that make it ready for the upcoming stage, which is melting. Melting stage has massive melting furnaces where the prepared scrap is being melted alongside raw materials while getting rid of impurities. Afterwards comes the purification and refining processes to guarantee a full removal of all impurities. Furthermore, other elements that strengthen the alloy are added while making sure of the product quality. The fourth stage is the casting process, in which the molten steel is continuously poured into billet shapes that can be ready for the further forming process. This is when the rolling process begins. In rolling, the billet is charged into a reheating furnace. After it is discharged from that furnace, the billet forming process begins to change its shape toward the final product shape. This is achieved using advanced rollers and shaping rings, which control the size and quality of finished product. As soon as the rolling process is done, the finished product enters 2 successive stages. The first is quenching, which enhances its strength and guarantees stability and properties for various steel grades. The second stage is tempering, and this is to make sure we are achieving the required mechanical properties in the product's core, while ensuring desired ductility when we do tensile and bending tests. Nevertheless, for some markets, we use air cooling only. Later on, each bar is left to air cooling separately without contact with another bar to guarantee the rebar's straightness and that no deflection is taking place. Finally comes the tying stage that makes the product fully ready for the customer with unbeatable quality. The product is checked through quality control measures that happen at all production stages. We also need to mention that our plant is the only integrated steel mill inside Greater Cairo region, which makes product shipping easier and more cost-efficient for new cities surrounding Cairo without stopping us from exporting to all the globe through various Egyptian ports. Our products save around 5% of weight per meter to the customer, which is done by controlling the rebar weight according to the desired standard. This is why we can achieve a higher number of rebars in the same bundle with the same strength needed and even higher. In addition to that, we're one of the few plants that follow production methods in developed countries in Europe, America, and Asia. Due to our dependence on recycling of scrap to limit carbon emissions, this production route is considered the future of the steel industry because it helps saving our environment and supports the sustainable development measures. Elmarakby steel plants have a long history in leadership and beneficial relationships with our partners and customers in Egypt and all over the world. Our history is indeed built on strong and clear basis. which have been in front of our eyes while we are working. Elmarakbysteel, reinforcing life.